The discount rate or hurdle rate represents the opportunity costs of investing in a particular project. It is used to discount future cash flows to their present values. In capital budgeting, we often use an organisation's weighted average cost of capital, or WACC, as the discount rate. The WACC combines the cost of debt capital with the cost of equity capital, representing the opportunity cost or required rate of return for the overall business. Consider an organisation that has $40,000 in debt capital, costing 5% per annum, and $60,000 in equity capital, costing 15% per annum. This organisation would have a WACC of 11%, and this would be used in capital budgeting as the organisation's discount rate. The simplified WACC formula is equal to the cost of debt multiplied by the ratio of debt plus the cost of equity multiplied by the ratio of equity. So in the formula, we have D, which is the market value of debt. E is the market value of equity. V is the organisation's total market value. KD is the cost of debt capital, and KE is the cost of equity capital. Note that the WACC formula can be amended to incorporate taxes and other types of capital, such as preference shares. While organisations often use the WACC as the discount rate in capital budgeting, there are times when a project-specific discount rate will be used. For example, when the business risk of an investment project is different to the business's usual level of risk. Note that the business risk can be different due to a number of factors. For example, the project investment is large compared to the organisation. The project activities are significantly different to the business's usual operations. The financing mix is significantly different to the company's current capital structure. That is, if a large amount of debt is going to be used to fund it. So going back to the previous example, if the organisation was considering a project costing $100,000 that was to be completely debt funded at a rate of 5% per annum, this would double the organisation's existing funding at the lower cost of capital. Such extra debt increases the liquidity and solvency risk of the business, which may increase the cost of equity capital from 15% to, say, 17.5%, with the net result being a significant impact on the organisation's WACC. To recap, the WACC considers both the cost of debt capital and the cost of equity capital to provide an average weighted cost of capital for the organisation. If the project does not materially alter the business risk of the company or its capital structure, then it will not materially affect the WACC. However, if the project will materially alter the cost of funds or the equity or debt ratios, then a revised WACC should be calculated and used for the analysis.